Okay, good morning. Okay, so equipment for today: one resistance band, one hammer, but you can do this exercise with a heavy dumbbell, a set of heavy dumbbells, and a Pilates ball. You will also need access to a wall or a sofa, something with a hard back, which will come in and you'll see. So first things first, I want you to grab your resistance band and your Pilates ball. So again, follow my instruction on this one. So we're going to place it in. Sorry to do this. Okay, so you're going to pop it on in there. Make sure there's a gap between your bits and bobs and your Pilates ball. And then from there, get the resistance band in the hand and make sure your palms are up and thumbs are out. Now what we're going to do is we're going to start off in this wider position. Look down at your feet. Walk your feet in. Okay, keep looking down at your feet. And then raise the head up, raise the arms up, and then going to draw back for 3, 2, 1. Now you should have a really tight squeeze on that ball now. 3, 2, 1. And back in. And again, squeeze in. 3, 2, 1. What you're squeezing, your thighs and your shoulder blades. 3, 2, 1. And again, so my arms aren't perfectly straight, but they're not bent. 3, 2, 1. Back in. Music that you can play for yourselves this morning. Just nice and steady, something chilled in the background. 2, 1. Bringing it back in. Got 10 more seconds. Squeeze the shoulder blades back. 3, 2, 1. Back in. Probably got time for one more. 3, 2, 1. No more. Just relax that down and you can just walk your feet out. Don't remove the ball. Okay. Now on the next set, we've got the same arms, same setup with the head down, but your toes are going to be turned out like Charlie Chaplin. So turn your toes out, walk them in, look down at your feet. Now, raise the head up slowly, raise the arms up, and then draw back. Now, we should have a different feel on the legs. 2, 1, and back in. Let's go again. 3, 2, 1, back in. Draw again. So again, the focus on this one again is thighs and arms, okay? Or shoulders, should I say. 3, 2, 1, and back in. The thing is that when you're doing something with your arms, you forget how powerful you can squeeze with those legs, guys. 2, 1, back in. So this first made an appearance last week with the band. 3, 2, 1, back in. Time for one more. Pull it back, squeeze the thighs, squeeze the arms. 2, 1, back in and chill. Get rid of the resistance band. Down on the floor, guys. We're going to kneel on the Pilates ball. We've got a Pilates ball plank, so kneel on the ball and then walk the arms out and then take the toes off the floor. Now tip and tuck the tailbone. This should be quite a strong plank. Now this classes are just weights and it's going to be slightly different. It's going to be full of lots of exercises that are really good for you to turn on lots of little muscle groups that will help support you through life and any exercises that we do, and to be able to do them safely. So again, just tipping and tucking that tailbone under. So again, just weights. It's a Wednesday morning. So we're nice and steady, filling it full of lots of little bits this morning. Nearly there, guys. Excuse me, clear my throat. Roll off the ball, bring yourself up to seated position. Keep the ball with you. Now, when we push, we're going to have this quite low down and I want you to be able to push into the ball. So slide it under, push it there, roll back, slide the feet out, raise the arms, and now press that bit that's on the ball into the ball. So you've got a tip and tuck going on the tailbone. When you feel that that's engaged, raise the arms, and that should basically bring us in a little bit tighter. Excuse me, sorry. A little bit tighter and a little bit stronger on your abdominals. As I've done this, without me actually acknowledging it, I have sort of tensed my toes up, and I think that that's probably a natural occurrence, which is a good thing, guys. So we've got our toes turned up quite sharply. Now the next exercise, we're going to be rolling over the back of the ball. I'm going to have to move positions just a little bit, but you're going to just put your hands down and just follow me down, and we're going to be doing a leg drop. A leg drop. Okay, so from there I'm just moving myself forwards, and then I'm going to just roll myself back, bringing the knees in. Now I want you to, before you take the legs up, tip and tuck the tailbone, and then take the legs up. Put the arms out for there. Again, keep tipping and tucking, and then we're just going to go for our single leg drop. And again, nice and slow. So it's nice and slow. Now, I've already made a recording this morning of our legs, bums and tongues class that does have a leg drop in it. I think it had a leg drop in it. I can't quite remember. It definitely didn't have the ball plank in it. But again, remember, they're all standalone classes. And again, just really thinking about engaging core. Keep thinking about your tip and tuck. Don't just settle for being on the ball and that's it. So we're nice and steady on that leg drop. Okay, and then hold it high, tip and tuck, and then just push your feet flat to the ceiling. Just going to get a little stretch on the hamstring. You can bring your hands off the floor if you want to, and that will add a little bit to the wobble. And then we're just going to do an inner thigh, bounce, bounce, and back. Now, relax the feet. You're going to go out wide, bounce, and bring it back in. Out and bounce, and back in. So, inner thigh. My inner thigh is a little bit sore this morning. I did a big stretch class with a couple of my PTs yesterday that focused on inner thigh and lower back. So I'm aware of this today. So just letting you know that stretching is also working. Okay, so it's activation of those muscles, interconnective tissue. Now after this, we're going to just revisit the plank, but we're going to go a little bit harder and a little bit lower if you want to. But you don't have to. So again, just really think about it. Knees in, roll off the ball. Sit yourself up. Got 20 seconds to get in position, so you've got plenty of time. So this time, instead of kneeling on it, I'm going to put my knees are going to be just off the ball in front. So it's going to be on the shin. Now, if you find this too much, you can take it back. Now, out it goes. So this time I've got my shins on the ball, not my knees. Still tipping and tucking the tailbone. So this is a stronger ab exercise and a progression on the original one. It's again, so round one was just my knees were on it. Round two, just below my knees are off the ball. Again, focus on that tip and tuck. After this one, we're going to be sitting up. We're going to be grabbing our heavy dumbbells. off the ball. Oh, that didn't do my lump in my leg any good. Right, okay, so grab your heavy dumbbells and get yourself into a bridge, guys. So we're going into a bridge. Walk the heels in, dumbbells together, lift it up, and then we've got our pullovers with our moving bridge. So as the weights go over, the hips and bum go down. As the weights come back up, the hips and bum come back up. Now, I don't want you to overextend, okay? There's a lot out there about really how high can you bridge, guys, but you don't need to overly extend, and I think that exercise has become how big you can make everything, not what it actually really does. Now, on the 20-second break, you've got options, guys. You can do chest press in bridge position, or chest press flat on the floor, or you can do flies in bridge position, or flies flat on the floor. Your call. Hold it high, and I'm going to go for flies. So I've got flies in the bridge position for me. Okay, so I've got flies in that bridge. And we're then going to do a second set of these, guys. So turn the dumbbells again, back down to the groin, and then we've got our raise in bridge with a pullover. Does feel quite nice to do, gang. So getting back to what I was saying about the bridge, I think that the bridge has become over-instructed, and they tell you that you should go really high. Well, it's about getting the hip flexors in line, guys, and you don't need to go up really high to get that happening. It's about activation of your spine above all anything. So I'm doing this really super slow. I'm going to stay up and I'm going to do my flies again, but remember, you can do chest press or flies, and you can do it in the bridge position, or you can do it lying on your back. I don't mind. Okay. Down it goes. Sit yourselves up, ladies and gentlemen, if you're doing it. Weights go down. Okay. Now from there, I want you to roll it over, and I want you to lie on your left side. Lying on your left side, guys. Now from there, all I'm going to ask you to do is lie in here. You're going to lift the waist up off the floor, make a gap underneath the waist. You're then going to raise the right leg up, and then you're going to push the right leg away. Hold it there, timer's going on, and then you've got a small movement. Now, if you take the leg really high like that, there's a couple of things that happen. The waist drives down, and you rock back to achieve it. And again, we're after a natural action on there. And again, really focusing on that. And what you'll find is that all of this bit around the tummy area will engage, and then we'll be left with a perfect little side raise. Now again, keep focusing on lifting the waist. Keep focusing on pushing the foot away. And if you do all that, you don't really need to focus on hip position, because you'll be in the right place. 15 seconds left, guys, and then we're going to literally spin it on to the other side. And time. I struggled with that. I don't know how you felt. That was quite a tough one done right, but keep making sure you check all those points. We are changing sides, guys. So from there, lying yourself down. I'm now on my right side. I'm going to lift the right side of the waist off the floor and make that gap. Raise that left leg and then push it away. and then we're going to start and raise it. So you can see that I pushed it away because that hip, my foot's going over it. If I stay in line, it's there, but I'm pushing it and making the whole thing a lot better, longer, and in a better position. Now we've got a new exercise coming up after this one, and I'm going to talk you through it really quite slowly. And we'll be staying down on the floor, but you're going to need access to either a sofa or a stool like I've got, or a wall, depending on what you've got. So you need to be sort of moving yourself into that new position. Don't worry, you'll have plenty of time to get there, and I will talk you through it. Keep focusing on lengthening that leg, keeping that waist off the floor. And time. Sit yourselves up, guys. Now, I'm going to use my little stool, and I'm going to lie on my left side with my back to the either chair, wall, sofa, whatever you've got, okay? It must be a solid surface. I'm going to lie about 10 to 12 inches away from the wall. The further away from the wall you go, the harder it is, okay? So we're going to be lying on our side again, and then you're going to be raising the foot up, and then you're going to be pushing it back, and it's going to be touching the back of the wall or whatever you've got behind you, and you're going to press into it, okay? So, and the leg will be not bent, but not locked straight, okay? So I'm just going to change my time as I've already got it set up here, she says. Oh, okay, so I haven't, it turns out. I've changed it. So I want 15 and 7. Okay, so when you hear the bell, I want you to raise it up and then push it back and then apply as much pressure as you can through that heel. Are we ready? Let's go. Raise it up, push it back and apply pressure. Now, you might feel the hip flexor, the quad, hamstring, calf, waist. Bring it forwards and relax it down. When you hear the bell again, we're going to re-go. Rise it up, drift it back, apply pressure. Now again, you all know that I've got issues with this leg at the moment, so I'm feeling it in my calf muscle, which I know I shouldn't be, but I am. Bring it forwards and lower it down. So hamstring, glute, hip flexor. Rise again, drift it back. You'll find that you're naturally lifting the waist off the floor now, which is why I put that exercise in before it. Bring it in and lower it down. You ready? We're going to go for 2 more rounds. Rise it up, drift it back. Now, if you want to make it harder, you just simply, on the rest bit, move yourself a little bit further forward. But whatever you do, don't go too far, okay? Bring it in and lower it down. Now, we've got 1 more. I'm happy where I am. I don't want any more out of this exercise. Rise it up, drift it back, and apply pressure. We're then going to change sides, and we've got 15 seconds to sort of, well, we've got more than that to do that. Keep applying pressure. Bring it in and lower it down. Sit yourselves up and adjust yourselves. So we're going to do exactly the same thing. I'm just going to move my chair all the way down there so I can stay in shot. Get myself in position, make sure that my heel is biting. It is. Okay, are we ready then, guys? On the bell, let's go. So we rise it, push it back, apply pressure. And again, so we've got all the work going on there. Don't worry too much about what that foot's doing. Swing it forwards and then lower it down. And again, remember, if you're not in the right position, you can move it further away or closer to. Up it goes, back it comes. Now, this is a really, really, really good hip strengthening exercise and glute, okay? So it's a hip strengthening and glute. Bring it in and down. This is all over YouTube, guys, if you care to look for it. Up and back. That's because it's an old physio exercise. When I say old physio exercise, it's probably about 30 years old now, guys. So it's not new. Bring it in and lower it down. But there are various applications and the way it's taught that make it new. Rise it up, push it back and apply pressure. Again, finding this side a lot easier. I'm not getting no calf pain on this one. But again, I'm sort of expect that. Bring it down and relax it down. Right, we've got one more round. Rise it up, push it back, apply that pressure. Feels like we did more rounds on the other side. I'm going to do one more round just because we can, just in case I made a boot on it. Bring it in and lower it down. We are going to go one more round just because it feels really quite easy. Up it goes, push it back, apply that pressure. Bring it in and lower it down and then sit yourselves up, guys. Okay, so up on your feet nice and slowly. So I'm just going to get rid of that. Right, so just getting some feedback from home. How was that? Did we feel it? Oh, yeah, I don't need... Sorry, I'm seeing like sort of, it's like early man arising off the floor going like, oh, yes, that was great, Helen. I really enjoyed that. Okay, right, so we're going for the hammer. Remember, you can use a heavy dumbbell on this one if you wanted to. Now, we've got 3 exercises here. I'm going to go with 20-second rounds. I'm going to give 7 seconds breather in between it because we do have a tough one, okay? And so we're going back to some exercise that we did. We have been doing, so we've got our raise and rotate with a hammer or the dumbbell. So if you're doing it with the dumbbell, just have the hands on the end, okay? And then all you're going to do is raise and rotate to your right side. We've then got a plunger, but we've got 7 seconds to get there. Are we ready, guys? Let's go. So we're going to go raise, rotate, in and down. Now, because I had to delete that video from yesterday, and I made it up as we went along, I can't remember what we did, but something's aching. And down. Now, I'm going to take that down. Take your feet a bit wider. Put your right hand on top, left hand underneath, drag it up and hold it. So this is our plunger hold. Now, there's a couple of cheats, guys. That's a cheat, and that's a cheat. I want it there. Bring that in. Okay. Hands go wide. Get it up onto the back. Bounce it out. Let's go nice and deep. Deep squat. Now, if you've got the dumbbell, you've just got it on your right shoulder. Okay, now we're going to do 2 rounds of these deep squats. So 2 rounds of these deep squats. This made an appearance for the first time last week. So it made an appearance for the first time last week. Now with the hammer, just make sure that you're not tugging on it, guys. And it is remaining square. And time, bring that over. Bring it in. Same 3. Let's go. Raise, rotate, in and down. I'm doing it super slow. So we'll probably only get about 3 repetitions, which is fine. And down, down it goes. Widen the feet, right hand goes on, left hand underneath, rise it up and hold it. Now, I've just made myself go wide on my feet. I want to bring it in actually, guys, so it's entirely up to you. If you feel happy with the feet wide, keep them wide. Keep relaxing the shoulders, don't be shrugging. Okay, bring that up. Let's go wide. Up it goes, out it goes, and go. Now, go on the deep squat. Now, you've just seen what I've done. I'm going to get closer to the camera. Okay, so I've gone from there over there. Now, that's pushing more weight onto my right side, and I'm not going to let the hammer twist me, okay? Keep going. I want another 20 seconds. So again, I normally work with repetitions on a Wednesday morning, but today I want, we're just working on timers, mainly because of the plunger hold. Bring that in, adjust the feet. One more set and the arm should be splattered on that side then. Let's go, raise, rotate, in and down. Now this routine that we're doing comes courtesy of you from one of my PT clients earlier today. And I said, I really like that and I'm going to nick all your ideas that I gave you and time. Plunger. Raise and hold it. So I sort of started off doing one thing and then ended up doing another. And this is somebody's PT work, guys. I'm not going to mention their name. So it was devised from PT and then it's made its way into a class. Bring it in. It's not completely the same. Out it goes. Deep squat. So again, we've done 3 sets on your right side, or we'll be completing 3 sets. Keep going, and again, just a quick one on the hand position. I've got my fingers over lightly here, and again, you can have your hand there. Keep going, or you can take your hand out there, like that, if you wanted to. Okay. Another 20 seconds, guys. On that deep squat. After this, we're going straight to the left side. Same 3 exercises. Bring it over, bring it in, adjust the feet. So, let's go. Raise, rotate round left. And again, making it super slow, super steady, working on all the pauses. And down that goes. Left hand on top this time, adjust the feet a bit. Raise and hold. So basically, yeah, my PT work that I do, I devise programs for individuals, and then if I think it's transitional into class, I'll take it into class. This was a happy accident this morning. Down that goes. Adjust it, bring it up, widen the stance, up and over, bounce it out a little bit, deep squat. Okay, so again, I want it really deep on the squat and I want your toes out, okay, keeping your chest up high and you're not pulling on the neck, okay. Ignore the first bell. We're going to work through another bell. Now, on the PT program, this squat wasn't part of it. So, like I said, it's lots of little bits of work this morning. And time, bring it up, bring it in, adjust the feet, raise, rotate. So lots of little snippets this morning for our Just Weights class. Down it goes. I'm just adjusting my feet just a little bit. Left hand on, raise and hold. Now the plunger hold appeared last week for the first time. We started on 10 seconds, then 15. We've now ended on 20, and I think that's about the right time to get cause and effect. I've also put the squat in, just as a little respite. Bring that down. We're still getting activation off the shoulder by a static contraction. Bounce it over. So the static contraction that you're getting, keep going for me, is you're holding that hammer in position, and you will be getting continuous work off that arm, but we've shifted our focus. Ignore the bell. And like I said, this is just hopefully a nice little bit of work. Nothing too heavy. And hopefully around an enjoyable sort of 35 minutes of weights. And bring it up, in, over. One more set, guys. Raise, rotate. I would probably do a few more of these if we weren't working on timer. So again, if you want to take my ideas and put them into your own workout, I'm happy with that, guys. And time. Down it goes. Left hand on top, right hand underneath. Let's go and hold it. Got a good burn class for you tomorrow morning if you are around. Very good burn class, especially if you like the punching and boxing. We've got a very good burn class for tomorrow morning. And time. Okay. Bring that up. Sorry, my timer was about to screen out. Wide stance, toes out. Bounce it across. Let's go. So again, so we've done 3 sets on the hammer on each side. So again, remember, the hammer is a unilateral exercise, so that means that you'll be working one side and then the other. So again, I think just chilled really is the theme behind this routine this morning. And time. Bring that up, bring that down, bring it there. Okay, just roll those shoulders. Again, and we've had a couple of weeks of quite tough training. And like I said, it was quite good yesterday morning, but sadly I had to delete the video. 2 more, 1 more, and time. Okay, please bring yourself back in the room if you're live with me, and if you've been doing that on YouTube, again, thank you.